Hello everyone, let's do some random figure news because the announcements have kind of been a little bit scattered lately. Nothing too much coming out, but there is still some fun stuff. Do stick around because I'll be talking about some of these girlies a little bit who I haven't quite gotten around to reviewing yet. First up we got 52 Toys, Captain Commando, the captain. So 52 Toys is doing a whole bunch of stuff. It seems mostly from Capcom. Because this is from, what is it, an arcade game, I think it is? I don't think I've ever played it, but I've seen it around, so... it comes with a bunch of cool stuff as well, so if this brings back some nostalgia, then perhaps something that you could grab. Also, of course, we do have Carol over here, I believe her name is. There it is, so... Carol, she's a bad guy, right? Bad girly, bad guy, comes with a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know whether it's meant to be like... super retro or something, but that thigh cut is kind of goofy, but otherwise I think she looks pretty cool, has a whole bunch of stuff as well. I think we briefly mentioned some of this stuff last news video, but there are the nemesis, what's the plural of nemesis? We also do have Resident Evil 9 Leon, but there is only one backshot, so not much point clicking into it, unfortunately. There is also this Ladotoys Leon, who is a reissue, so kind of a very, very young looking Leon there. So yeah, another one you can consider if you missed it the first time around. I totally whiffed that. I was meant to click on the accessories. There you go. So that is all he comes with. We have a whole bunch of stuff from INART. Some of it new, some of it old. So we do have some 1/6 Harry Potter stuff. We got Catwoman, who I believe should be releasing soon. And otherwise, we have the Red Death. I don't remember if we talked about him before, but did see him at Wonder Festival in Japan, and he looks pretty impressive. Very much... well, pretty much just like the pictures look, so I do understand it's kind of a more stylized look, which not everyone may be into, but I think he looks pretty cool. I quite like the aesthetic, and I think he looks better than the UPFF or LPZZ Red Death, so yeah, we got lots of DC stuff coming out. Speaking of DC stuff, of course, Catwoman from Dark Knight Rises, I believe. So yeah, still available to order, looking pretty good, so hoping to, yeah, I mean, hoping to pick this one up myself as well. Otherwise, the newest pre-order from INART is the Yaksha King from Wukong. Looking pretty cool. I haven't played Black Myth Wukong, so don't know much about him, but yeah, if you're into this kind of aesthetic, then pretty cool. And you know, INART figures, they're quite good quality. I don't know what else to say here because I've only got the Batman, so not much else to say, but does look pretty cool, so that is something that you can check out as well. Lastly from INART, I think this has been up for a while. We do have a few blank bodies, or just one blank body in 3 colors, so this is the, I guess, the white version. Doesn't come with too much stuff, but if you kind of like how he looks, articulation should be pretty good from, I guess, what we can see. Though honestly, a lot of the blank bodies, they have very similar articulation, so kind of if you like the look, if you like the build, then I would say go for it. Of course, the Sexy Ice Zatard Hound is still up for order, I believe, until month end, something like that, so don't forget to grab it. Of course, we do have some Lingjihun, turtle baddies, if you're into turtles. So we've got Bebop and Rocksteady, of course. The Leon we kind of mentioned already. This one, of course, we've got to take a look at. From LPZZ or UPF, we have probably my favorite design from Batman or Arkham Knight. It is, well, it is the Arkham Knight. So there he is, looking pretty good. I actually don't have any LPZZ figures so far, so maybe this will be my first, unless I randomly end up with one before then. But he looks pretty cool. I do have the Reveltech Arkham Knight, which, of course, I haven't reviewed. But I'm very much liking the look of this one, and the red helmet. It has some detailing on it as well, so that is pretty cool. Very similar I'm not going to say too similar to the Reveltech one, although, I mean, it's the same character, so not quite sure what you would expect. This is all that he comes with, so it does come with a whole bunch of stuff. It does have 3 guns, I believe that's a sniper rifle, right? A rocket launcher thing, and then a half unmasked head as well, so that's pretty cool. We also have the Red Death by LPZZ as well. This one, I guess it looks okay. I mean, I'm not too much a fan of how the ab or the midsection looks. Apparently it's meant to be accurate, but it looks a bit silly in my opinion. Also in stock on Bombasby, we do have LPZZ's Deathstroke, and I have heard good things about him, so you can consider picking him up there. Not many new girlies coming out apparently, but of course we do have to talk about Garu, who was apparently delayed until next month, so April. Look forward to her and can still pick her up if you would like to. And of course, I suppose the main event, we do have the Oni second witch. Her name's Momiji, okay, so let's just call her by that. Or Snail Shell Oni girl, I suppose. Where did the pictures go? Okay. So, this is what she looks like, and she is using the Snail Shell and Cowl collab body. She is meant to be a 1/12 figure, but she is apparently 16.9 centimeters, so she is pretty tall actually, which is, I suppose, appropriate for an Oni girl. Articulation is kind of what you would expect from Cowl, or if you're more familiar with the Roman key bodies, they're probably very similar in articulation. So very much looking forward to this one, and also of course looking forward to the, what am I trying to say? The base bodies that are probably going to come out hopefully soon as well. I assume those would be regular size, so this is what she comes with. Not too much stuff, although I do appreciate the 3 faces, and the chains and the bat I guess will be a lot of fun to play around with. There is a lot of other stuff which is up for pre-order or in stock as well, so yeah, do grab those if you are interested in them. In particular, to go with, I guess, whatever 1/12 figure, we got 2 cloaks by Snail Shell, so this is the small size. Should fit most 1/12 stuff. There we go. So that's how it fits on Tokiwa. Come back. The wolf, as well as Garu, who hopefully will come out sooner rather than later. There is also a medium-sized version, which is just a little bit bigger, which I suppose will fit. I don't know which or which. So for your bigger girlies, for like the Oni girl, I guess, medium size. Probably fit some male figures as well, so small and medium size there. They are also up on HobbyLink Japan if that is your site of preference. I keep forgetting to mention, we have Guke or Guke AI's Agent C3. So this one is a colored version of the transparent one, which, did I do a review for? I think I did a review for her, right? So it is a colored up version. And the most interesting part, which hopefully we can see soon, she does have a torso swap, and it is a squishy silicone torso. So you just swap out the arms and the legs, and that is what she looks like. How dare they have a Husky girl down here when Husky is being super slow. What do we have from Husky? Husky is, they're doing the side quests, so we have their new Cuddle something or other. It's a doll. Which, you know, that is super cute. Okay, it is cute. I don't know why it zooms in so much. It's kind of crazy, the resolution we get from Chinese figure brand promo shots. It's essentially a doll. Can be very similar to those blind box dolls that you have, I assume. Of Husky quality, so would be a lot fancier, I guess. There is that other green one, which I'll put a picture up if I can find it. But yeah, we're getting some side quests, which is, we're gonna take a look at Kang Toys in a bit. Merina, of course. What else? We got some Black Ops dudes who were up for order a while ago. What else do we have? We have Hamoxian, not much here. Definitely no Red Hood. So we do have Arkham Knight as well. So I believe he has been up for order for a while. So it's kind of like I don't know, things have been feeling kind of slow after Chinese or Lunar New Year. But it's also okay, I guess. We can give our wallets a little bit of a time to have a rest. What is this? This is Kang Toys, right? So Kang Toys seem to have completely forgotten about their 12's War series, which is unfortunate. Sushing, what do we have from Sushing? We have these two girls, of course. We have the next girl being delayed, I believe. Otherwise, Snail Shell, of course. We can take a look at some higher res pictures, I suppose. But they're pretty much the same as we saw. So her clothes do come off mostly. I'm not quite sure if that is sculpted on or if it's like a soft piece. But there are some pictures, if I can find them. Give me a moment. Like this picture here, this should be the floating piece, right? So it's kind of like a hint that that crotch piece was removable. So yeah, looking forward to this one. From Goodsmile, we got a whole bunch of Nendos, which, here you go, for your reference. There's not too much interesting stuff, I think, but there you go. In terms of Figma, we got two Gaivas. We got Ultimate and Gigantic Dark. Bonus with this one, so let's check it out. Let's see what it is. So 12,800 yen. This is a re-release, so no scalper prices here. Otherwise, the bonus was a base. We just saw that, right? So it was a base. I don't remember if we've talked about the rest of these. We'll just take a look at these, right? While we're here, might as well. So, Gigantic Dark, gigantic price tag at 21,000 yen. Doesn't have a bonus, so wherever you find them cheap, that is where you should pick them up. But looking pretty cool, and we've got some chest action there, which I understand is quite standard of the Gaiva figures. Speaking of chest action, not much going on here. We got Blue Archives Koharu. Yeah, looking very cute. That expression is adorable. But yeah, so she is there. She has a bonus, which we kind of caught a peek of. Like a little sign piece, right? But yeah, super cute. This one doesn't have a skirt swap, which is kind of strange. So this is kind of how she sits, but a whole bunch of hands. We've got a sleeve swap, I believe that is, to have a like sleeve over the hand, and then we've got four faces, which are adorable. And bonus is a censorship signboard. Lastly, this one, pre-order's already closed, and the jacket is still attached. On HobbyLink Japan, what do we have here? I believe we've talked about all these before, right? So Spring Leah, don't forget to get your orders in, because her clothes do come off, because that is a good feature to have, I suppose. Hyperbody Anise in stock, along with some other hyperbodies, if my internet will load. She is actually not too bad, so let's actually take a look at her. So Hyperbody Anise is actually pretty good. This is what she looks like. It's the front, there's the back, and so she actually feels really solid. Super sturdy, everything feels good to move, so knees, legs, a little bit squeaky, arms move well. There's not really any loose joints or anything. Her hat is attached via a magnet, which is very much appreciated. Just watch out for this little bit because it is quite thin, so might be a little bit fragile. The only other thing I have to comment is that she has the dumbest frickin' shoulder design, which I don't understand Hyperbody. Like, I'm gonna give it to them that they are doing better, that Anise is overall feels more solid than Red, but this shoulder design, it's kind of that thing where if you push it on one side, it goes out on the other. It's like, it doesn't make sense, you see? It kind of like moves. I don't know if it's like a QC thing on mine. That coupled with it being kind of stiff to move around, it is a little bit scary because the joint is kind of thin as well. But other than that, so the stupid shoulder design and the somewhat fragile feeling thing at the back of her hat, everything else, she actually feels super solid. I don't know if it's because of her massive boobs. She's quite the hefty figure. But yeah, super... I'm not going to say super impressed, but I am very happy with this figure. So this is the silly face, of course. She has a kind of annoyed looking face. All looks pretty good. This is the cheery face. It's just not going to focus there. And this is the default regular face. But yeah, if you're on the fence with whether you should pick her up or not, I would say go for it because she is a better hyperbody figure. How could I almost forget? Back shots. So this is what it looks like. This whole thing, so the chest and the jacket is one piece. So there is pretty much no articulation there. Very, very minimal. This part, the booty sculpt, I guess not as bad as the promo shots made it out to be, but it is mostly just going to be covered by the jacket anyway, so yeah, I guess that is another potential negative, but I don't think it's too bad. I am quite happy just to have a sturdy feeling hyper body, so yeah, that is that. You may have noticed that I have given Red Hood a fabric scarf, so just a simple fabric scarf that I found on Taobao, so probably be able to find it on AliExpress or something. Just has a wire running through there. I've just kind of folded it over so you don't see the seam line around her neck. And yeah, makes it a lot more dynamic, and I am pretty happy with this figure. I also managed to tighten up the neck a little bit by using some of this stuff. Apparently Kiki's is hard to find in Hong Kong, so I've used this as well. It's just an acrylic medium. Put a little bit around the top, and then the head actually holds on quite well, so after, you know, doing some fixes with her, I'm quite happy with her, and just out of the box, quite happy with Anise as well. Kemopla, I've finished the human body, kind of. I've done a full furry arm for her, and I've done a, what do you call it, mid-furry arm for the left one, so that is what she looks like. Build process, super smooth if you know how to do model kits. Even if you've never tried, actually, I'll say that. Super smooth build, everything fits together pretty much perfectly. I don't think I had to sand down any of the joints for like tolerances and stuff. And as you can probably hear, the joints are buttery smooth, they don't creak or anything. So everything feels super nice. So Kemopla, pretty cool. Quick comment on this girly, expensive but super cool, would kind of recommend, I guess. One thing I would like to point out with these figures, apparently it's a thing with all of them, but especially this one because she has long hair. The hair is super rigid. I don't know if you can hear that. It doesn't flex at all, so if you are thinking of picking up one of these, do be very careful with the hair. So this one in particular, you know, has 2 strands of long hair, same material, super rigid, doesn't flex at all. And it also kind of maintains that flowing in the wind look, so make sure you have enough clearance at the back, make sure it doesn't get caught on anything. But other than that, and the price being kind of expensive, super cool figure, I really do like it. Honestly, don't even mind the price. The only thing I wish they changed was having more flexible hair, so it doesn't have as much potential to break. Finally, this is the Nottaa blank body, Xiao Fang version. White skin, I believe, with a one-piece neck. So there are different options out there, if they're still available. Movement and everything, super smooth. I think most base bodies, they kind of have similar articulation, right? But she has a kind of funky butt cheek, which is okay, I think. I think it works well. I don't mind it too much. You can, of course, just dress her up and stuff, of course. Movement and everything feels super smooth and buttery smooth, I would say. So imagine I have the Roman key gun girl, alright? So it feels like that, solid movement, but a bit better, I would say. And so yeah, do keep an eye out for more Nottaa stuff, I guess. Boobies, she does have little bits there. But yeah, do let me know if you have any questions, comments down below. We also do have Discord via YouTube membership and Patreon if you are interested. Affiliate links down below, do very much appreciate it when you use those. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.